vision.
What is going on, boys? Your man Vinny Keys. I'm here to bring you guys a new series. I guess you can say it's a new Jam Connected League I've been in for a couple of weeks now. The league's called All Native Tournament. I actually picked the New York Rangers. There's still a bunch of teams still available, guys. I'll list them off here for you now in case you guys are interested in joining at some point. This is actually the teams that are available right now, but the games I'm showing you are from the first sim of this whole of the second season of this league. But you guys can list the names of the teams here. We got Arizona, Calgary, Carolina, Chicago is a big name team, obviously, Columbus, Montreal, Vancouver, New Jersey, Ottawa, Philly, and Tampa Bay. But for now, like I said, we're jumping into some highlights against one of the guys that's been in this league for both seasons, Mr. Jong Bong, with St. Louis. You can see here he gets off to an early 1-0 lead with Jaden Schwartz with the nice little goal off the face-off, or a little goal off the face-off, I guess you could say. Got him in shots, and the time on attack there is pretty even game, I guess, so far. But he's up 1-0 with that goal by Jaden Schwartz in the first period. You can see here we were able to get one back, a nice little pass over by Hagelin over to Chris Kreider, tying the game up at 1 apiece in the second period. Like I said, Jong Bong's been in the league for both seasons, so he's got a couple extra stars on his team, as you're going to see. Mr. Zach Parise tucking home a rebound here off the Lundqvist pad. He's got a couple extra guys because some of the trades, obviously, you can do in this league, which is interesting, and I'll go through that in some future episodes as I make some roster moves myself, as I go through my roster and see which guys I like and what guys I don't like. Because obviously, like I said, it's not like in Hut where guys are all-star teams and whatnot. You got pretty even teams. That's why I liked the Rangers, that you can see Mr. McDonough walking in there and getting a nice goal, tying it at 2 in the third period. But like I said, that's kind of why I picked the Rangers, because they're a pretty decent team just to start. And like I said, when I saw that, I was able to steal it. I'll take it and, like I said, and run with it, obviously. The first game here, we were able to tie it up, as you guys saw, obviously. But you can see here, we were able to tuck one home. A little bit of a weird one. Got through his goalie. Mr. Moore was able to tuck one in. I don't know, man. Mr. Allen, a little bit of a weak one, buddy. I don't know. After that, I guess he disconnected or he quit. I don't know. We kind of worked it out, I guess, in the next sim. But I did end up getting the victory for the game because there was only 1:46, I believe, left in the game there. You could see. But like I said, it was a pretty decent game overall. 3-2 victory in my first game of the GM Connected. You can see his lineup and my lineup, obviously. But just to give you guys an idea of what they are like, because like I said, I did mention the teams. And if you guys are interested, you guys can hit me up. I'll get you in contact with at least the commissioner of the league, which we are playing in the second game here, Mr. Malva, and the Anaheim Ducks. He was actually one of the top guys, I believe, last year. I'm not 100% sure how the league finished. I believe he was in the finals last year. I'm not 100% sure. But you can see here after the first period, it was tied 0-0. Not too much offense in the first period, but at least I get to show you the stats. But as we do roll along into the second period, he was able to get off to the 1-0 lead as he broke into the zone. Kind of got a little bit of a, not a lucky one, but he just trucked Lundqvist. Oh my God, that's another one. Giving him a 1-0 lead. You can see here we were able to get back on the board or tie the game up with a goal by Rick Nash. Nice little fake, going 1-2, giving him or tying up the game at 1. He's actually been my best scorer throughout this whole thing. I'll go through that in a future episode also. I just wanted to get out at least the teams that are available, show some highlights of the first sim, and then, like I said, I'll get into more of that as I upload more. And like I said, edit all the videos into highlights and show you guys all that stuff. But we'll see here. He's up 2-1 now, and a nice little tip by Mr. I don't even know. I thought that was Smith Pelly at first, but I believe it was Simmons. You can see there tying the game, or taking advantage of that, giving him a 2-1 lead. You can see here Mr. Rick Nash late in the third period tying the game up for me against Malva. He was probably freaking out about that one, but you can see we tied the game up late. 2. We were going into overtime. You get a quick look at the stats there. He actually had me on shots, but overall it was another pretty decent game. Like I said, there's some good players in this league, guys, so if you guys are interested. But you can see here on a little bit of a weird one, puck gets to Derek Stepan, and I was able to tuck it home on the little fake deke. I don't know if the goalie was even expecting it because of how it got to him. Just kind of bounced off Rick Nash's stick. He'll take the point, and yeah, we'll take the victory against Malva. Now, like I said, one of the top players, giving me some confidence rolling through this thing that I can actually play with some of the better guys in the league, which is good, man. But like I said, overall, it's a good league. That's the second game of the highlight reel. You get another look at the stats and get a look at his roster and whatnot. And you guys, like I said, just remember some of the teams that I told you beginning of the video. I'll probably just put them in the description so you guys can see it, but it always changes and whatnot. I'm sure Chicago will probably go really quick once people see the video, but like I said, hopefully you guys enjoy at least the highlights right now, and then if you guys get involved in the league and whatnot, it should be pretty decent. Like I said, it'll be some competitive games. You can see here I was actually playing against my buddy MF Doom in the third game of the highlights here. It was actually a really good game, but the first, like I said, we were actually talking about a trade for Lundqvist in our past one, but we'll talk about that in a future episode also when I get into roster moves. You can see here Mr. Derek Stepan was able to get me on the board 1-0 on a nice little pass in front. You can see we were able to get another one here, but a nice little goal by Rick Nash, just walking through the defenseman and just tucking it home on a breakaway, or a nice little open chance in front of Bernier. But yeah, like I said, man, a nice little 2-0 advantage here against my buddy Doom. He was actually the guy that got me involved in the league with Malva, but like I said, we'll talk about that if you guys are interested in the comment section, or whatever you guys are doing. If you guys are on my buddies list already, we'll get into that later. But you can see a nice little goal there by by Trevor Smith. That was actually one of his guys I was actually waiting for in a game that we played recently. It was one of his guys that's lighting it up apparently. But you can see here it didn't really help, fortunately, because we were able to tuck another one home. Oh my God, making it 3-1 after 2 periods. But yeah, like I said, it was still a pretty decent game. Obviously, I had him in shots in this one. You can see back and forth between all the opponents so far in this video. But right now, I was able to get one more pass over to Zuccarello, giving me the 4-1 advantage. Just before he came and hit me, his defenseman he came up as his D-man trying to smoke the guy right at the blue line, and I was able to just get the pass off to Zuccarello. And once he was open on the breakaway, just got to throw the little fake on the goalie and tuck it home on Bernier. He went down on his knees, and I was able to bury it. Yeah, you can see here the little highlight. Just I don't know, like I said, I pushed 8, but he actually wanted to. I guess he was frustrated to watch the highlight there. But you can see it was 4-1 after we're in the third period here. He was able to get one back on a nice little rebound, I guess you could say, yeah, by Van Riemsdyk. He's playing actually really well for the real team, man. I love him, man. I love JVR. Loving our top line the way we're playing right now. But we'll get into that later. You can see there the final score is 4-2 in the third game of the highlight reel. I appreciate the guys that contributed to the video into this league so far. We'll get into that later. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the first game of highlight reel. Smack that like button, guys. I appreciate it. Talk to me in the comment section about if you guys are interested in the league and all the other stuff I got going. I got a lot of cool videos that are going to be coming out real soon, guys, with regards to the puck site that's coming out really soon. Some more hut games, some more hut pack openings, keeping hunting for a legend, guys. You guys are liking that, which I appreciate. But yeah, like I said, I appreciate all the support you guys are giving me, and I'll talk to you guys soon. It's your man Vinny Keys. Peace out.
Send me pieces of back